Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts, take two here.
Yeah, welcome back.
So they had turned off in OBS the speakers, the external speakers, and then they also basically somehow turned off the microphone as well. Interesting, because we actually made 5 videos yesterday, 5 videos, 2 of which haven't been released yet. And now this one is all about how you can heal yourself naturally. So, of course, the powers that be don't want you knowing this stuff. This is really what they don't want you knowing, as much as, the whole how they manipulate us through politics, through religious beliefs, through the health system. And what was that last one?
Gosh, our diet.
Yes. Well, how we eat. Yeah, for sure. There's so much that they don't want you to know. And so, I know that the videos like this typically won't get the big views, and that's because it's suppressed. And of course, many people still don't even understand when we talk about things like embracing the tree. They might think of this.
Which is really, really cute. Those little hands look like my granddaughter's.
They do. And there's actually 3 of them that are right in that 5 and 6 range.
They're precious.
So what we're talking about is Qigong, embracing the tree. And this is a huge and so powerful practice. As more people learn about things like chakra, the realities of the fact that we have chakras, and we hopefully will be able to open up those chakras so that we could have a kundalini flow. And the kundalini is that energy that's dormant at the base of the spine, and you can view it as Shakti energy waiting to be ignited, so it'll rise up to the crown chakra and merge with the energy of Shiva and bring us into balance, harmony, and start building our Merkaba. Well, this is a great practice to get that life force built in your body. Build your Wei Qi field. If you see him, he looks here like he is basically enclosed in an egg, which is an egg of Qi, life force. This is a Wei Qi field, and the Wei Qi field is our shields against dis-ease. And when you have a strong Wei Qi field, you will most likely not get colds, not catch nasty bugs, so to speak, or perhaps even not be as susceptible to certain frequencies.
Yeah, that's right. That's these are all things this is what keeps you healthy for a long, long time.
So Qigong is something I've practiced for over 35 years. Yeah. I'll be getting pretty old this year, 56. So it's a practice that I really picked up in earnest and really prioritized, starting when I ruptured 2 discs. I was into really lifting a lot of weights, and my best friend at the time was a power lifter. He was squatting 700 pounds, and so I had to try to play catch up. And after squatting 500 pounds, I ended up sneezing and rupturing 2 discs, L4 and L5. And basically, the orthopedic and even my physical therapist were like, "Sorry, you're never going to weightlift again. You're never going to do all these physical activities. You're certainly not going to jog again." And here I was 29, about to turn 30, and young man, very, very physically active all my life, and I wouldn't accept it, and I didn't. And so I learned Qigong, and I was able to draw the energy, the life force, in towards the discs and get them good enough to where I could do all those things again. And I actually did one-legged lunges with 225 pounds for 20 reps after that, even though I was told I'd never do anything again. You can. We don't have to accept these negative diagnoses. And and the traditional Chinese medicine, for instance, everything is thought of being in balances and can be restored to a sense of balance. So they don't really diagnose you. They might say, well, you have a little too much fire. So, you might want to avoid spicy foods and things like that, and you might want to perhaps, as we were talking about, um, you know, bring a little avocado into your life or coconut oil or different things. Change your diet to be a little more sattvic. For instance, if we talk about the three gunas, Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva, there's a different way of thinking about things in the East that is thousands and thousands of years old, and I feel it comes really from information that comes from these ancient civilizations that we talk about, like Atlantis and Lemuria, ultimately.
There's just so many different things that are kept from us, throughout the ages, things that'll keep us healthy and keep everything working really, really nice.
Within the body, the main reservoir of qi energy is the lower dantian, and that's about 2 inches below the navel. And then we have the middle dantian, which is basically in between the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra, and then the upper dantian, which is where the pineal gland is, right in that third eye area in the center of the head. And so there's the three treasures, the so-called three treasures, which reside in each one of these dantians, and Jing is in the lower dantian. The lower dantian is all about our physical vitality. And then we have Qi, which is in the middle dantian. And that particular dantian is all about emotional centeredness, wellness. When that is full of qi, then we have a peace inside us and a love inside us and a compassion for others. When the lower dantian is full, we will have vibrant health and well-being. And then in the upper dantian is Shen, or spirit. And when that is full, then we will be blessed with knowing, as in Ji, as in gnosis, knowing. And we also end up getting the benefit of increased psychic abilities, such as intuition and our ability to connect to the higher realms. So in this practice, it's all about basically cultivating the life force. Proper posture is important, so we want to feel as if we are being pulled up to the heavens through the Bahui point, which is where the crown chakra is. It's a soft spot in the head when we're babies. But we also want our spine to be nice and straight, so we're going to kind of flatten our tailbone. And we're going to feel ourselves being pulled into the ground through the chakras in the feet. Knees are pushed outwards. The hands are going to be facing the body. They're spaced about one fist apart. And just in a relaxed position, about shoulder high. Just as we see Master Mantak Chia doing here. Mantak Chia is one of the foremost authorities in our times on this. So it's as if you're building an energy ball in between the hands, the arms, and the body, and your arms are suspended by two helium balloons. Just imagine there's two helium balloons that are pushing your arms upward. And you could put your feet at least shoulder width apart or wider. The more you bend your knees and the deeper you go, the stronger your legs will become. But right now you could go even as little as just shoulder width apart. Collect the chi. So every breath you're going to draw the life force in through the crown chakra, up through the foot chakras, and you're going to guide it as well as bringing it into the body through the palm chakras. Guide it into the lower dantian, and every breath you're drawing it in, and then with the exhale, feel the energy between your palms and your body kind of push out a little bit. Feel how strong it's getting. Feel almost like a little bit of a resistance pushing outward as the life force gets stronger and stronger with every single inhale. This is the Yongquan point that we're going to be focusing on the foot when we're doing this practice. The Bahui point. Again, the Bahui point is where the crown chakra is, and the Lao Gun point in the center of the hands and center of the palms. So there's other positions you could do with this practice as well, besides the full embracing the tree that you see here on figure 2. And you can see figure 3 is one I would recommend going to if your arms get tired. Now, generally speaking, try to shoot for 5 minutes as far as holding its position, consciously drawing the life force in, feel the energy building around you. See yourself also, envision yourself in this amazing egg of protective energy all around your body. If you want to build up physical vitality, then you could visualize the energy as a crystalline green color. If you want to raise your vibrations and create an impenetrable egg that nothing lower vibrational can get into, see it as a golden egg, which is a real common practice. So if your arms do get tired doing the figure 2, you can move it over to figure 3 and continue to gather the life force there. And there are other positions that are a little more advanced as well as we go deeper into this practice. And these 2 positions are the yin and yang positions, which are known as holding the golden urn and wading in a stream. And each one of these is going to fill up the different chi reservoirs to a different level. So we have 12 primary meridians, which are basically these energetic pathways. You could think of it as an energetic vascular network for the energy body. That corresponds to the 12 primary meridians, the major organ centers is what they are in charge of. And then you have 8 extraordinary vessels, which are kind of backup reservoirs as well, that you fill up with these different positions. And here we see a PDF, Qigong, Way of Power. I would encourage you guys, anybody that's interested, look into it. This is by Master Lam Kam Chuen. And this is a great book, tons and tons of information. I'll give you the links to the PDF. And then when you go to our playlist here, Healing Through Energy Work, Qigong, Meditation, and Reiki, there is a short Qigong program up at the top. Now this is good to basically clear stagnant energies and open up the energy flow through the body. It takes a little bit over 20 minutes. And then the one below it, the full class, that one will really build the life force. And that's about an hour. I would also encourage people to check out the incredible healing practice, pore breathing, bone breathing technique. It is amazing what it can do to lift you up into all new levels. So I hope you guys will add Qigong, as if you haven't already, as a regular part of your daily practice. This is one of the cornerstones, along with mantras, Vedic mantras in Sanskrit, because the mantras will open up your chakras. This will build and circulate the life force. So together, they're an incredible practice that could alleviate any need, really, to go to other means as far as our health and healing go, that have so many other side effects, where the side effects here are all just vibrancy, health, happiness, contentment. It's a beautiful thing. So I want to thank you guys for being part of the family. Thanks for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon. As always, anybody needs to reach us, it's evolutionaryenergyarts@gmail.com or EEARTS@protonmail.com. God bless and namaste.